So you can seed in two different ways. I'm going to teach you how to do broadcast seeding and how to do like just individual cell. And the reason that these Brussels sprouts I'm going to do individual is that the seed is, you could broadcast these as well, but the seed, we don't have that many seeds and I really want to control the seed. I want to just see how well it germinates. And I want to make sure that each one has enough room and energy. So I'm just dropping one to three seeds. The goal is to be kind of, you know, speedy, but you don't have to be super anal about it. You just want to make sure you get a few seeds in each cell. Because what will happen is that not all of them are germinate, and if they all do, then when they form their second set of leaves, the first leaves are kind of just their initial little baby leaves that are used to generate some chlorophyll. The second set is the true leaves, and they'll look kind of like a miniature version of the actual plant you're growing. And they're a little bit robust. That's when you prick them off or you pull the plant out of the soil, you break through the roots, and then you transplant it again. And that's what you grow until the plant's 2 or 3 inches tall, and then you seed that in your, or you plant that into your farm. Now I'm chit-chatting a lot. I probably shouldn't, because then you can forget where your seeds are. So it's important when you're doing this. I really enjoy seeding. It's kind of meditative. You stay a little focused. Because a lot of the seed is pricey. You don't want to waste it. So you probably have enough here to do probably 2 flats, 2 or 3. That's a lot of Brussels sprouts. So then the seeds here, and literally most of the rule of thumb for seeding is that you're burying the seed 3 times its depth, or its thickness, so that you saw how tiny that seed was. Did you maybe everyone look at that seed? So to cover it up, all I have to do is just tamp it and just take a little of the material and cover it up. That's why it's important when you're packing these, when you're loading the trays up with seed starting material, that you really make sure the cells are everything's packed down, that you have enough material, because you don't want big air pockets. Some of these are really perfect, some of them need a little bit more material. And then the water that we added to this material, and then afterwards, when you add water, because those seeds are right now, they're dry, you keep them in a dry, cool place, they're dormant. The water activates the DNA in the seed. So there's like a mucilage that forms around the seed. The membrane gets moist and then activates the DNA, and then the seed starts to do its magic and grow. So if we just put these seeds in here and dry, never watered, they would just stay dormant, or they might kind of germinate a little bit. But they're basically, they need enough energy to be able to activate. My hand is all dirty and moist. Don't put your hand in here, because then you'll start activating the seeds. We're going to start some of it inside, and then we're going to start a bunch of it. We're going to save a lot of this for direct too. Excuse
me, I was wondering what kind of seed should be planted in this kind of panel, and what kind should be planted?
Really anything, because remember, what are we going to do when these get bigger?
Transplant.
Right, so it doesn't matter. This is just a little bit easier to control.
Oh, okay.
So use a lot more material this way, so you may want to do more of these, just because you preserve your material. Things that are kind of like the spinach, that don't really need to be transplanted, I tend to do like this. Now to cover these, And put the spinach, like, there's a cooler place in this room, put it in the cooler place. It likes cool. And that's how you seed start. Easy breezy.